made. He's a big part of it.
There's some quick hands by Grant Foster. Chases it down and throws it down. Tyon, good luck with that. Most teams try to do that and don't have any luck. How do you try to do that against the Gales?
Certainly forcing turnovers is one way, and that's been something that Grand Canyon has done effectively. But on missed shots with these athletes, run the wing and get going.
Grant Foster fades away. Mahaney tried to look it off to Saxon, the turnover. And St. Mary's has committed 8 of them.
Good play by Colin Moore to stay in that play. He took the switch on and ended up turning him over.
Grant Foster
grabbing him.
He's a team right now that can knock down 3 threes in his half. We'll get some light.
Well, there's one. There's one. Mahaney gets smothered. St. Mary's can't put it away. The flying ropes defensively.
I think that had to be a foul or a travel. It was neither.
No spacing right now.
Grant Foster, the three. Minutes here so far. You can see he's gassed. Delaying with those 3 personal fouls. On the out-of-bounds.
Defense for the Mavericks. Getting loose ball defender. Had 3 blocks last night to go along with 28 points in their win versus Seattle.
Boy, Michael Williams has a really fast first step, but he couldn't get it to go.
He's fearless.
Because he's such a threat from the perimeter, you know, now you don't know how to guard him. Is it a hot closeout? Is it a soft closeout? There you saw the baseline drive and finish.
Ray Harrison on the skip. Grant Foster passes up an open three-point look. Look at the size. Can't finish, but it's a goaltend just now. In his 4th year at GCU, where the Lopes have been tremendous ever since he got to Phoenix, 91 and 31 now overall.
Yeah, and he played at the highest level, 6 years in the NBA, drafted by Houston, played for the Bulls, I believe, and he's taken 3 teams to the NCAA tournament. Valpo, Vandy, and Grand Canyon.
3-point lead for the Lopes. Chatfield goes to work. Can't finish. Rebound to McLaughlin.
Great defense, building a wall, making it hard to go up and over for buckets.
Grant Foster got it for 3. Don't let him heat up.
You got some Schumacher, partner.
Grant Foster pull up, hit on a 3 and 1.
The stands are purple. You know, there's some red shirts with.
Oh, on the inbound. That gets the crowd. And you are right, Tyson and Christopoulos 35 combined at the end of the game. A lot of that damage in the first half for Seattle. They used that momentum from last night into this 3-point lead. Redhawks took on 8-seeded California Baptist and blew them out of the building, winning by 24.
Where Riley is really defending. Great switch out on the ball. Keep him in front.
Grant Foster. God, that's too good. You get the
24-karat gold in his paws. Kobe did.
On the rise, Tyson off for 3. Grant Foster, so much talked about his offensive game, but he's one of the best rebounders in the conference too. 1-on-2, draws contact and 1.
Hard.
It is not. As Grant Foster gets inside, he misses the bunny. About the only thing he's done wrong tonight. Is it not, Dave, just the classic 12 seed you are definitely scared of matching up against if you're a 5?
I mean, everybody wants to be a 5 seed.
Schumacher, step back 3. Short, good box out by Brennan.
And see, I have no problem with that shot. That was a good look. Created space, just missed it.
Grant Foster hangs and hits. What a finish.
Easter selfish. Doesn't go. Brennan with a nice D. Grant Foster weaving around. Stop, pop. Good. Yeah, good pick up top. Brashear. Bounce pass. Picked off. Harrison. Tyon. Grant Foster with a teardrop.
Oh, nice unselfish. The West Side, man. I know they're having a good time.
Bit of a clock issue there for a second. Lopes baseline out of bounds. Quickly. Tyon Grant Foster weaves his way in.
Didn't move an inch offline and had a beautiful arc. Back rotation on the ball. Tyon Grant Foster hard to the hole at first. Lopes have had 2 opportunities for dunks. One alley-oop to Grant Foster towards the end of the half that didn't go. And then Colin Moore, the high jumping Colin Moore, he slams that 99.9% of the time. Just 1%, 10th of a percent, he couldn't get it to go.
Harrison elects not to heave up the 3. Grant Foster at the elbow underneath. He will not be stopped.
Talking about the big dance about, am I putting the cart before the horse?
A little bit. Up high. Oh my goodness.
Kind of good, the mid-range game. He's good at change of pace, change of direction, attacking the basket. Yeah, and this obviously is a throwaway season for this Vaqueros team, just 6 wins on the season, but they can come back next year and rebound quickly.
Reverse, good. Tyon Grant.
Man, this crowd's getting up. I'll tell you that right now.
All right, opening tip controlled by GCU. And we are underway for the match of the top 2 teams. Harrison with the basketball on the left side. Moving right. Back outside. GCU, one of only 2 teams in all the nation to have just 2 losses on the season. And
I don't have any of them, really.
outside. Grant Foster a 3. That one is good. So I believe 1970. Outside GCU. Another shot. That one way off. Texans can't get the rebound. There's Grant Foster with the follow. And it get up at like 3.
4.
About your bedtime, isn't it?
Pretty much.
We're going to see if we can keep you awake with some basketball.
I'm here, man.
4 on the shot clock. Grant Foster going to work. Bucket.
And
they're going to say.
But if they can get it under 5, I mean, game on.
Big part of this game going to halves always is. Blackshear Jr. with it. Gives it to Foster. Up, under,
nice.
Scores at home. Right past Gaddy, and that's no easy bound. 12 points. Make it 8 boards in the game already. A 3-pointer. Oh, he's on fire. Yeah, that's very high.
I mean, you can't tell if it's a high arcing shot, a line drive. You can't tell anything. Please, that's my only request.
We'll keep that in mind. Grant Foster moving right. That's outside, and we've got a clock problem on the right side. But it's been the Texans here the last couple of minutes that have had the answers to the test.
You know, And Grant Foster's only taken 2 shots this entire half. Like, not just the points, the shots.
Well, the Texans are doubling him and forcing the ball out of his hands. He's going to get a shot there. And like you said, when
Grand Canyon, I don't think they know what happened. I don't. Their offense is very strange right now. They're not getting the ball to Grant Foster. A lot of dribbling around the perimeter, not going to the basket the way they were earlier in the game.
they've struggled for sure, and that's been because of this Texan defense and this Texan crowd who is all the way in. Outside, 3 on the shot clock. Foster, Grant.
Separation, a nail in mid-range.
Harrison, back the other way. No good, rebound. Foster, Grant Foster.
Bryce Drew gets that timeout. He's going to try this little side out of bounds play. They might be going to high pick and roll here, see if they can't get a mismatch. Somebody rolling to the basket.
Into Grant Foster. Driving on Washington. Right-handed in. Hooping a hard.
He's going to need some offense out of him down the stretch.
Yep. Oh, look at here. Another steal. Grant Foster on the run. You know he wants something to happen. Twisting, turning with the kiss.
Wow. A little zone defense of their own here.
Coleman. In and out. Brennan
with his 8th board. So between McLaughlin and Brennan, that's 18 boards for the big men.
Both for their last 4 up the floor. Grant Foster regains the dribble. Takes it back from McLaughlin. Long 3. Bam!
Where do you go here? I say you get the ball in the hands of Grant Foster or Ray Harrison off the high pick and pop.
11th time the game's been tied. Grant Foster, 3. Bam!
Grant Foster teams are getting a lot of national recognition, so the Lopes got to figure to make sure that they keep on, not looking at that press though, and keep on attacking like they are. Like I said, the hungry teams.
Reversed by Tyon Grant Foster.
They get points in the paint. They get themselves to the free throw line a lot. They are a fun group to watch. Urge everybody listening tonight to come out and watch one of those ladies' games because they flat out get it done.
Yeah, that's the final now, 88-41. They created 25 turnovers. Grant Foster, nice out of the break.
That looks like dodged the bullet that time. Olyenka's been a powerful man around that basket. Just couldn't get the finish. Duke Brennan now with 10 boards.
Grant Foster, yes! Pick the pocket. Bringing it home. It's up high and put home by Grant Foster.
Anything to try to get somebody a freer look.
Folks haven't scored in over 2 minutes. On the floor, Luke War.
Quickly up to Tyon Grant Foster. Cutting in with the kiss. Foster on him. He looks for a seam. Turnaround. Grant Foster got a hand on it.
Even when Grant Foster's not scoring, he's doing all those types of things. Defense, rebounding, steals, buckets in transition. Now I can't pick that one up. Oh, they let him.
Look for Brennan. Interesting. Grant Foster got it back. 10 to shoot. Towards the baseline. Step back good.
Step back on balance. Being, on players that are shooting the ball. We're seeing a lot of off-ball contact. And
baseline drive, reverse, and in. Tyon Grant Foster.
The Thunderbirds, one shot, and they're getting out in transition.
Oh, waiting patiently. Grant Foster pulled down his own rebound. Brings it back up with a kiss.
Grant Foster like that with me right now put me out of commission for about 6 months.
War peeled it away from 3 Thunderbirds. Grant Foster. Oh, he'll put it on the floor. He was shut down by Felder. Step back good.
Well, great defense to finish it off. Heber Creeper. For those of you who don't know, the Heber Creeper is actually a thing. It's a train that runs through that area of the state.
And a wide open 3.
See that intensity and that effort, though, from Potter.
Grant Foster, good defense from Stone Carrawell. Oh, and he makes that one.
Excellent move right there by Stone Cold. He got in the middle, and he just faded just enough to get it over the big man, Duke Brennan.
And that was just too...
possession. Now there's Grant Foster staying in the game. Third chance effort once again with the two-handed slam.
You know, there is so much attention on Tyon and as he finishes with a monster possessions by the UTA Mavericks. You can tell they had a great halftime speech and they're ready to compete.
I don't think we're giving UTA's defense enough credit. They are the reason that they are leading right now.
Yes, sir. Great point.
Grant Foster gets the layup
and that Shamar flipped that screen into a step up, and now he can go one-on-one with the big.
A two-score game for GCU. About 2.5 left to play in this one. Moore almost losing his footing, trying to get it back. Oh, UTA couldn't get there to rebound. It's Grant Foster, who's been all over the court in this game. Step back, three, gets it. Williams will bounce it on out. Gordon for three. This one's blocked. Grant Foster loses the handle. Drive towards the basket, throws it down. The
absolutely lit the Red Hawks up. Cam Tyson, he can shoot threes too. Comes up short on that one. Ping-ponging around the rebound. McLaughlin had it, lost it. But finally flying in is Colin Moore to secure for the Lopes.
Gabe McLaughlin has been the Red Hawks' kryptonite. Despite getting the 2 wins during the regular season, he was the one in the WAC tournament that really dominated for the Lopes.
Quickly on the other side, going up, floating in the air. Grant Foster can't get it to go. Gets it back and finishes this time. Buckets becoming harder to find here in this ball game. Curry, he'll give it up. Blackshear, right to the body, Kobe Williamson. Ward, he whips it around.
Wow.
Grant Foster goes up and meets Kobe Williamson and somehow
and space out and get into the open corner three.
Cam just taking tough shots right now. Moore inside, kicks it. Grant Foster pulls up, mid-range, good, man. Blackshear will be the inbounder here. Here's side corner. Toss it up, Grant Foster. Up high to get it. Him and Cam Tyson face to face. Oh, look at that crossover, step back. So nasty. Gets the touch. Oh, man. Going to get Shea Riley. Kick back out.
That's what Baker does.
Baker, no good. Long rebound. Grant Foster in front of his own bench. He'll attack again. This time he's going to keep it and finish. GCU slowing it down just a bit here. Ray Harrison directing traffic. Waves away Grant Foster. He wants to go at Christopoulos one-on-one. Step back. Now Grant Foster. He steps back. Three-point shot. Teed up and...
Not a three-point shooter. No reason to go running out at him. He wants to put the ball on the floor and drive it to the basket. He's only made 6 three-point shots all year.
Oh, tie on Grant Foster. Beautiful feed by Duke. McLaughlin, far side. Tried the Blackshear move, but he's shut down. Harrison. Swung over to Grant Foster. Somewhat quiet tonight is the Lopes leading scorer with that bucket. Yeah, give him Chamunga. Weaving his way through. It doesn't go. McLaughlin pulls down another rebound. 7 for him. Down low. Grant Foster puts it home.
Get close, tie, or take the lead. So they got some work to do here on this offensive end.
Harrison, Grant Foster, still looking for their first points. Corner, Grant Foster, the Lopes leading scorer, throws up the three. Yes! Stop, pop, Barnes, front rim, pulled down by Grant Foster.
Yeah, Grant Foster, 5.5 rebounds a game. He loves to get on that glass.
Another long three. Bam!
And the crowd is really into the game.
Looks like they woke the sleeping giant. Bam! With the putback, Tyon. Goes back out, inside. Gaddy. Pulled down by Tyon Grant Foster.
Great job by Curry, challenging the shot without fouling.
Grant Foster. Toward the baseline. Stop, pop. Little off balance, but it didn't matter. Harrison. Tyon Grant Foster throws up the three. Bam! Harrison, Brennan, Grant Foster, Luke War, and Colin Moore on the court. Harrison steps back, moves left, swings it back over. Grant Foster throws up the three. Gone! Foster over to Deba. Deba drives, big right hand, floating, but doesn't go.
Nice job coming off ball by Brennan.
Calls the foul, hoop and up. Baseline out of bounds. Blackshear Jr., he's been a huge spark. Far side looks, bounce pass though to McLaughlin. Oh, feeds into Tyon Grant Foster. Well, lead is 4. Lopes, Colin Moore brings it up. Far side to Harrison. To Grant Foster. Harrison top of the circle. Oh, camped out down there was McLaughlin. Heaves up the three. Bam! Grant Foster. They look like they look like they're on fire, those shoes.
Yeah, I don't got the stomach to be able to handle those flaming hot Cheetos and the Locos Doritos. You got to miss me with those things.
That's in that. They're popular though. That's a Kobe line of shoe right there. McLaughlin on the floor. Pushed over. Grant Foster. Three. Good.
A couple looks inside has just been a little bit unlucky with, and now maybe the Lopes can try to stretch this thing back out to a double-digit lead with a three-point shooter.
Tyon Grant Foster, no doubt about it. Well, running leaves for Grant Foster.
He did a nice job attacking that interior. Just couldn't get that bucket to go down, and Lopes rebounded, so good stop. Now they'll try to burn a little extra tick off that clock.
Grant Foster with the hesitation, double pump.
This can't happen. I don't care what the score is. You can't get beat down the court for a layup off of a free throw, a made free throw.
Lopes get through the press. Harrison eyed by McLean. Simmons will come out. Swung over to McLaughlin. Got some room. Pushed out to Tyon Grant Foster. 8 to shoot. Under a minute now to go. Grant Foster. Oh, clear the run.
A single game. Three-pointers made 7 of them in the win a week ago over Florida International. Tyon Grant Foster spots from 3 and drains it. Due to Tennessee.
Sounds like a country song.
Where's my dog? Tennessee on the board for the first time tonight. 16-point Utah Tech lead. Country song. Grant Foster, pump fake, puts up the shot. Got hit on the arm. Goes into the paint, skips it over in the corner. Out to Grant Foster. He'll pop for 3. That's short. Long rebound, and it goes to Grant Foster. Not a lot of hustle by either team on that long rebound. Foster tried to get it underneath to Brennan, but it goes to Moore. Moore has it to Grant Foster, lays it up and in. 10 on the shot clock. Elliott, 3 ball, no good. And rebound comes down to Grant Foster. He's going to bring it down himself. All the way into the paint. Hello! We'll see if they continue that full court press. Ooh. Oh, there was a deck on a screen by McLaughlin. It was clean, but it was hard. Harrison called. No, I thought they called him for traveling. Ball knocked away. Hamed and McLaughlin go after it. 10 on the shot clock. Inside, Grant Foster, count it! Deming's going to come in for Searles. Grant Foster into the paint, puts up the shot, no, gets his own rebound, back up and in. Been doing a lot of that lately. Gonzalez on the baseline, just was going to step out, had to throw it out. Here we go.
Tanner Christensen.
I believe that's the 3rd block or the 2nd block for Tanner. Might break his string of 4 straight with 3+. Little jump step by Harrison, kicks it back out to Grant Foster. 8 on the shot clock. Goes inside, puts up the shot. Good. Oh, what a power move.
A high difficulty shot. I mean, with how deep he was. Really good defense by Brennan, pushing him all the way off of his spot. Larson just showing incredibly touch there.
Thunderbirds lead by 3, past the 16-minute mark of the first half. Tyon Grant Foster, one shot attempt, no points. Checked by Prophet Johnson with a left hand. He drives, he elevates, and lays in an easy 2.
Know when you're going to need him.
I do, and it's there.
Rebound for SUU, up by 1. Falla, trailer 3, Dirk Nowitzki style, way short. That was a heat check for the Thunderbirds big man. Here comes Grant Foster. Tyon Grant Foster spins on Johnson, who stays in front of him and denies the baseline. Backs down, following the paint, he hits the shot. Boy, there is not a lot. Point efforts this year. He can fill it up, scoring the ball, but he misses a pair right there. And Southern Utah the other way, or GCU rather, the other way, up by 4. 2:20 to go first half. Deep right wing 3 is down for the arc, double team in the corner. Whips it far side. Harrison, pump fake, sidestep, triple. Way too strong. Offensive rebound though. Grant Foster knifes his way inside and scores this season. Falla in the post. Johnson up top, fakes the pass. Skip pass is knocked away by Baker. Turnover, here come the Lopes. Harrison charges, jump stop, Foster knifes his way in and lays it down. GCU all of a sudden, they led by 7 at the half. They lead by 17 with not quite 7 minutes gone by here in the second half of action. Tyon Grant Foster, checked by Ford, probes on the baseline, accelerates, rises, rolls it on the rim off the back of the eye to go. Tyon Grant Foster runs down Zion Young. Long pass up the court. Brennan Foster rises and he flushes. The three-point play at the line. And he misses it long. Sibley almost had the offensive rebound, but Tyon Grant Foster takes it away. That rejection by Parsifalo, by the way, is first since December 16th. A twirl at the other end, and Grant Foster. McLaughlin looks, tries to get it into Harrison. He does. He's almost out of bounds. He gets it back to McLaughlin, who almost double dribbles. Boy, GCU just all out of sorts here. Tyon Grant Foster's been in the zone. Jab step, a drive, elevates, floats it up and in like a butterfly. 88 points. It's their most since they put up 89 against NAU. They're most against a Division I opponent, that is. They put up 124 2 games ago against Bethesda. This time they're able to beat the press. And suddenly the clock, greatly the ally of GCU. Tyon Grant Foster down the right side, turns around his right shoulder, hits a fall away. He's getting
exhibition game against Bethesda, but still, this is more of a quality opponent right here, and another shot rims out.
Shot by Crawford misses.
Driving Grant Foster with a kiss. Well, that's Lopes player stunned and no hesitation, went right into his little jump hook, caught Duke Brennan flat-footed.
Tyon Grant Foster working. Good.
Bulldogs that have been able to flex their style of play upon the Lopes here about the last 30 minutes.
Harrison moves up top. Coach Drew instructing his team. Back out, Tyon Grant Foster. Another long 3. This time he hits. And for Jaden Ray. In the paint, floater, heavy, pulled down by Brennan.
A nice little pick and roll game that time by the Bearcats. Just came up empty, little 10-foot floater.
Corner 3. Good! Tyon.
Down 15. You don't want the Lopes are really good at closing out half the final 5 minutes. Trying to keep that thing within striking distance so they can take it from a 14, 15-point advantage all the way up to the 20.
Moore plays catch with Harrison. He'll go over to Gabe McLaughlin and take it back.
Yeah, that's zone defense again after the made bucket.
Baseline drive. What a beautiful bucket! This will make the call with some help from Coach Drew. Lopes have another possession. Harrison. Grant Foster. Looking to move on Wilkerson. Lost it. Oh man, at the shot clock buzz. Ray near side bounce pass Dumbia. picked off. There's Harrison. A couple of big-time turnovers. Up high, Tyon Grant Foster.
Yeah, I think he had the right idea initially. I think. Oh, look at Tyon Grant Foster with the steal.
No doubt about it.
Gain his footing.
Harrison,
That's
long
a
three, heavy.
Missed it.
Brennan, rebound. No call, rings out. Loose ball, Luke War able to gather it. Moore. Tyon Grant Foster, he'll throw up the shot. That one will ring around and in.
Yeah, right.
Harrison brings it up. Crosses the center stride. Moves right. Moore quickly to Tyon Grant Foster. Baseline drive and in.
How did he squirt along?
In the corner, Blackshirt's on him. Quickly, Austin. Lost it to McLaughlin. Blackshirt up to Tyon Grant Foster in the paint. Reverse. Oh, how sweet it is. Harrison. Karoma open look three. Off the mark. Tyon Grant Foster brings it up.
Yeah, the Pilots just not getting any second chance points.
Oh, man.
He's shooting. That's his third triple there. 3 of 5 from behind the arc.
Looks like he can hit it from anywhere beyond that arc. There's 38% coming in. Good number, but there's a nice one as well. Tyon Grant Foster. Tyon Grant Foster. Weaving. Right hand. Floater. Heavy. Rebound. His own. Off the glass. And in. He draws the foul. The hoop and the hard.
Just had a little more.
Masic. Robertson. Lost it. Tyon Grant Foster on the run. He's got Blackshirt Jr. Tyon Grant Foster. No doubt.
Make a run at some point. Probably had to get their legs under him a little bit, but continue to try to get the ball inside to either Brennan or McLaughlin here on the offensive end.
Only shooting 35% so far is Grand Canyon, but that number appears to be on the upswing. Brennan battling down low. The kick for Harrison. Down to 5. Harrison double team. Grant Foster launches. Got it.
And again, inside.
Road heads out. That's the first foul against Peebles. Grant Foster got the pump fake, got the bucket, and one. Team Porter, reverse layup attempt, no good. And Moore will bring it down. Grant Foster for the lead. Got it.
Feel like he's due here for a breakout at some point.
Matheny all the way in, can't get it to drop. Somehow that fell out.
I have no idea how that ball didn't go in. He was wide open. That ball was halfway down. Maybe a big break there for Grand Canyon.
Grant Foster with 6 minutes left to go. Just attacks the... Grant Foster trying to split a couple of defenders. Banks it in. To give you 20.
And Grant Foster.
Every single game.
McLaughlin and Ledee, that's two strong guys going at each other. We were hoping they would match up. Grant Foster draws the foul, and the bucket's good.
He's 11th in the country in pick and roll scoring efficiency. So when you're so worried about him scoring off the pick and roll at 6'7", he becomes a very good passer as well. And
look at this. Career scoring leaders in Division I history. I mean, that is a who-who of unbelievable women's college basketball players.
Now, I'm not a betting man, but there's a pretty good chance that she's going to be inside the top 10 here pretty soon.
Pretty good bet she'll be at 3,000 maybe in the next game. Moore back in. Grant Foster. Got it. Grant Foster again. Back.
Leaves for Tyon Grant Foster. His own rebound. Man. Dejuan Gordon. Get Talbot. Biden's going to heave up a three. Back rim, big rebound. Good work by Tyon Grant Foster.
Boy, did he get up for that. 4 boards for Tyon Grant Foster now.
Three. Tyon Grant Foster. Cash behind the back, and he lost it to Tyon Grant Foster. Foster, hesitation, sweeping in, and it goes in. Stopped by Harrison again. Eyeballs in the back of his head. Tyon Grant Foster for three. Yes! First bucket here early on. Tyon Grant Foster, look out. Looking for a seam. Moves to his right, weaving, stop, floater. Good. Wheeler Thomas almost lost it on the dribble. Berg cuts in, now dished out. Tyon Grant Foster picks it off. Tyon Grant Foster, nothing but net.
No, just got to try to figure out a way to steal the momentum back in this half. They don't necessarily need the lead, but they got to get something going positively for them here offensively.
Tyon Grant Foster finds a seam with a kiss. Lost it. Moore up to McLaughlin. McLaughlin has Harrison. Harrison up. Tyon Grant Foster.
On Grant Foster, so good break there on that 3-on-1, good execution.
Grant Foster. Up and in. Again, a wide open. It's for GCU. Wheeler Thomas somehow went back into the hands of Strite, but he's unable to put it home. Up for Curry. Curry over to Shaw. Swung over to Tyon Grant Foster. Off balance. Bucket.
I'll put you down here in the popcorn machine. You go up, I go under, then I'm going to go right back up again.
Wise have missed their last 6 shots. Tyon Grant Foster. Baseline. No doubt about it. Their feet. Wheeler Thomas. Dish back out. Corner. Miller. Off the mark. Here come the Lopes. Tyon Grant Foster. Oh, he heaves up the three.
From the opposing team hasn't torched you, but I think one thing we did earlier in basketball was nice play inside there by Grant Bow. That's when he got up in traffic and said, "Oh, going to make sure that no yellow jersey gets this one."
Scoring drought 2-14 for GCU until then. Got to be careful. He's on the floor with 4. Otherwise, he might have tried to go after that one.
Yeah, you didn't work a little clock here. You got yourself a 12-point lead, 2.5 to play. Try to play a little bit more slowly here as Grant.
But everything.
He's a guy they expected coming in, maybe 15, 20 minutes off the bench, but as he mentioned, with the loss of Colin Murray-Boyles, he's had to play a bigger role. Tyon Grant Foster, and finally gets his first field goal. He'll wake up soon enough. 21-17, the South Carolina lead. We approach 6 to go first half. Title game of the Arizona tip-off. Grant Foster to the rim. Banks it home, his second. Grand Canyon over the last 5. 7 for 23 in the first half. Tyon Grant Foster lost it in the lane. Trying to find room on Cooper. Played him well. Colin Moore off the McLaughlin screen. Wheeling off of it. And now Grant Foster with 10 to shoot. Sizing up Cooper. Backs up for a 3 and drills it.
Coach Parrish, not sure he liked that shot in transition. Wanted to come down. I thought Meechie Johnson on the last offensive possession too. BJ Mack was wide open on that pick and pop.
Tyon Grant Foster against Davis in the lane for 2. It's up and off the Clark screen. Johnson down the lane, up and off. Tyon Grant Foster the rebound. On the run, Grant Foster to the bucket. It's a 5-point. Bobo inside. Nation's leader in field goal percentage. That's his 3rd miss all year in 24 tries. Ray Harrison, WAC preseason player of the year. Entered the draft, tested out the waters, decided to come back to school. There's Grant Foster knocking down a 3. His shoot. USF averaging about 14 per game in the early going this year. They're 2-1 coming in. GCU a perfect 2-0. Tyon Grant Foster, baseline drive, through some contact and finishes. Tough. Williams, looking baseline, throw it away. Tyon Grant Foster, on the move, 1-on-2. Down the lane he goes, swoops to the hoop with the left. Oh, that's pretty.
Just an outstanding story.
Native of Kansas City. Beasley a 3. And a rebound down to Grant Foster. Started at Indian Hills Community College, then Kansas, then DePaul, and now Grand Canyon. And now knocking down a long 2. Timeout, Chris Gerlich consecutively so the other team doesn't get too comfortable.
I think if it's working, you got to stick with it.
Right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's exactly right.
Grant Foster, oh, he knocked that thing down from Tempe. Lead is a half dozen. Grant Foster again. Oh, he's feeling it. He can't. Who will GCU go to? Harrison at the controls. Their steady junior point guard. Preseason player of the year in the WAC. Tyon Grant Foster. Sizing up, shot him, jumps. Down the lane, finishes again. 28 for Grant Foster.
Tyon Grant Foster looking to move on Jackson. Step back. Good! There we go. Court looking to weave his way around. Right-handed stop by Sidney Curry. Foster! Bam! What a...
Tar Heels got a big victory. Yeah, football team got a big victory over that team from Durham last night, 47-45. But they're going to take it on baseline out of bounds. This is where GCU's been really good. These BOBs, these baseline out of bounds plays, trying to get buckets early.
Tyon Grant Foster. Oh, sweet turn. Stacker. Tyon Grant Foster loose. Ball on the floor. Harrison quickly. Tyon Grant Foster. No doubt about it.
Oh, my. GCU coaching staff. That's 8 turnovers for the Redhawks. I know Coach Korn is not happy with the way this basketball team is taking care of the ball the first 10 minutes to start this.
Luke Ward, extended minutes, along with Isaiah Shaw.
Oh, this should be lunch down here. Throw it back in. Oh.
Foster drives. Right hand teardrop. My goodness.
Okay.
Smart. On the drive. Reverse. Oh, it's a sweet move by Smart. Doesn't go.
Oh, my. $10 move, 10-cent finish. Iron unkind that time for Smart.
Grant Foster. Harrison takes it from McLaughlin. Looking for Gabe, but he's guarded heavily. Curry up over the top. McLaughlin, heavy traffic. Tyon Grant Foster, baseline drive with a kiss off the window, making it look easy.
Elbows out to the side.
Yeah,
you catch one of them guards in the jaw or in the nose.
They'll stop doing that.
They will. I guarantee you, they ain't coming back a second time for some of that.
Tyon Grant Foster. Oh my goodness! On December 21st, 2022, up over the top, doesn't go. Brennan got a hand on it. Pushed it over to Tyon Grant Foster. Heaves up the three. Is there anything that's not going to drop? Smart. Off balance. Pulled down by McLaughlin. Harrison brings it up. Moves right. Corner. Tyon Grant Foster. Oh! Starts
pushing that ball on the attack and then finding the corner three shooter.
Swooping right hand by Smart. Short. Curry leaves it for Tyon Grant Foster on the run. Twisting, turning, right hand, and off the glass. Woo! Moore takes a couple of bumps. Larson down deep. Brennan got a hand on it. Harrison on the run. Bounce pass. Ooh. Larson got a hand, but turnaround. Tyon Grant Foster, thank you.
Well, sometimes.
Gada. Small ball. Urshire, three. Short. Tyon Grant Foster. Round two. Oh, how did that happen? Oh, okay. Sure, I'll take it.